Good day, class. So we are going to start another beaded bag, and the materials we need include our 0.8 mm fishing line, our size 8 sugar beads, our pair of scissors, and this. So let's begin. To start this bag, we'll first cut our fishing line, any desired length of your choice. So put both sides of the fishing line together. Then you take 4 beads on any side of the fishing line. You add all 4 or 3. Then interlock the 4th bead. So we have our first diamond of 4. So we've done that. Now to continue, let's name our fishing line. The one on my left hand is in my left, the one on my right hand is in my right. So you add 1 bead on the left and the right fishing line, that's 2. Then the 3rd bead you interlock. So we've made our second diamond of 4. So we've done that. Again, on the left fishing line you add 1 bead, on the right you add another bead, then the 3rd bead you interlock. Second bead, so let that go. Then you interlock the 3rd bead. So we have our 3rd diamond of 4. So we've done that. Again, add 1 bead each on the left and the right fishing line. Then the 3rd bead you would interlock it. So we have our 4th diamond of 4. So now I want to do the 5th one. The left and the right fishing line you add 1 bead, let it go. Then the 3rd bead you would interlock or lock. So we've done the 5th diamond of 4. Adjust whatever needs to be adjusted. Then done that. Now we have 5. So you're going to keep doing this till we have 30. So we've done 5, that means we do 25 more of this. I'm going to do that with hammer, and when we have 30 we'll come back to continue. So I have done that. Now I have 30 if we count 1 2 3 9 30. So we have 30 of this. Now to continue, you're going to add all 3 beads to any side of the fishing line. Unlike before that we added to one side, 1 on each side. We're going to add all 3 to either the left or the right side of your fishing line. Now we want to start the second line. So we've named our fishing line. The one on my left is my left fishing line, the one on my right fishing line is my right. So on the left fishing line you add 3 beads, and then you interlock the 3rd bead like this. Then pass the right fishing line to the next bead. So we've done that. So on my left fishing line again, since we already have 2 beads over here, that means we just take 2 beads, interlock the 2nd bead, and then pass the right fishing line to the next bead. But since we're doing a curved bag, so that means the right fishing line is going to go to the next 2 beads, not 1 bead. This done, and we're going to make a ring of 6, and we already have 3, so we're just going to take 3 beads, add it to the left fishing line, interlock the 3rd bead, right fishing line is going to the next 2 beads, again take another 3 beads. We're doing a ring of 6, interlock the third bead, 559 will go to the next 2 beads. So we have the second one done. Then 559 go to the next 2 beads. Take 3 beads, add them to the left, interlock third bead. So we have 3. After I go to the next 2 beads, 2 beads, 3 beads, I mean, interlock the third bead. That's 4. Then interlock or lock the third bead. So 5. So 559 go to the next 2 beads. We're doing 6. Here we're going to go back to the normal diamond of 4. So 559 will go to the next bead. Then you take 2 beads, interlock the second bead. 1, do it 3 times. We've done it once, so means 2. Go back to the ring of 6. So our fish line will go to the next 2 beads, and then you take 3, interlock the third bead, 1. Basically, you copy what you did here, you copy it here. So now, to finish this stage, you pass the right fish line to the next bead, and then you go back to the diamond of 4. So 2 beads, interlock the second bead, then this time we're at the last place. So on the right fishing line instead of the left, you add 2 beads to the right, and then you interlock or lock the second bead. So we've done that now. On the right fishing line, you add 3 beads, interlock the third bead, and then again pass the left fishing line to the next bead. Now then take 2 beads, add it to the right, interlock the second bead. Then we've done the first 2 diamonds of 4. Okay, we've done 2 diamonds of 4. Now we're going to do something similar to the previous one, but instead of a ring of 6, we're going to get a ring of 5. So the left fishing line will go to the next 2 beads, then you add 2 beads to the right fishing line, interlock the second one. So we've done that the first time. The right fishing line will go to the next 2 beads again, take 2 beads, interlock, add to the right, interlock the second bead. One fishing line will go to the next 2 beads. So we're going to do it till we get to this diamond of 4 over here. I'm going to do it off camera to get this diamond of 4 over here. Okay, so I have done that. Now I've reached the first ring of 4. So on the right, you're going to add 2 beads and then interlock the second bead, the left fishing line, go to the next bead. Then on the right again, you add 2 beads, interlock second bead, left fishing line, go to the next bead. Then on the right again, 2 beads, interlock the second bead, next fishing line, left fishing line, go to the next bead. So I have finished the diamond of 4 for the middle. So now the left fishing line will go to the next 2 beads and then you add 2 beads and then you keep doing, making a ring of 5 till we get to the edge of the, till we get to the next ring of 4. Oh no, diamond of 4. So till we get to the edge. So we've made our first ring of 5 and our second ring of 5 has been made. Now I'll do the rest of camera till I get to the edge. Yeah. Okay, so we've reached the edge before the diamond of 4 at the edge, I mean. So I go to the next bead over here and then on the right fishing line, the right fishing line, go to the next bead, the right fishing line, you have 2 beads and then interlock the second. So now we're at the last place. The left fishing line, go to the next bead. And then now we can go back to the original left fishing line on my left hand, right fishing line on my right hand. So on the left fishing line, which is here, you take 2 beads and then you interlock or lock. We're going to start a new line which is different from the last 2 we did, and it's similar to the first one we did. It's the same to the first one we did. So on the left fishing line, you add 2 beads, interlock the third one. Now this. Then the left fishing line, go to the next bead. Then again on the last fishing line, we'll add 2 beads, then you interlock the second bead. Left fishing line will go to the next bead. Again, left fishing line, you add 2 beads, interlock the second bead. Left fishing line will go to the next bead. So one more time. Last fishing line, you add 2 beads, interlock the second one, then that fishing line will go to the next bead. So I'm going to do this till I finish this line of camera, then we'll continue when we go to the next. Let's finish this line, then start the new line. So on the right, now we're going to use the right fishing line. So the right, you add 2 beads and then interlock the second bead and continue. This is our right fishing line. The one over here is our right fishing line. So on that same right fishing line, you take 3 beads. We're going to do another 2 diamond of 4. I'm going to do it twice. So interlock the third bead. I've successfully done the first one. Then the lower fishing line or the left fishing line, go to the next bead. Take 2 beads, add both to the right fishing line, interlock the second bead, then pull. So we have these 2 done. Now the lower fishing line or the left fishing line is going to go to the next 2 beads over here. Then you take 2 beads, add both beads to the right fishing line, then you interlock. So now we have done our first ring of 5. So again, right fishing line will go to the next 2 beads, and then again another ring of 5. Take 2 beads, lock the second bead, another ring of 5 done. So now let's trace from the first ring for the first one, the middle 3. So this is it. That means we have one more ring of 5 to do over here. So lower fishing line or left fishing line, go to the next 2 beads, then the 2 beads, head to the right of the top fishing line, interlock the second bead, so we have these 3 ring of 5 done. Now the lower fishing line, go to the next bead, so 1. Then we're doing our diamond of 4, and we already have 2, so I'm just going to take 2 beads, interlock the second bead, pull. So 1 down, lower fishing line, go to the next bead, then the right fishing line, go to the next 2, going back to our ring of 5. Lambs will take 2 beads, already have 3, so 2 beads, interlock the second bead, lower fishing line, go to the next 2 beads, Then we're done with the ring of 5. So let's finish this line. The lower fish line, go to the next bead. 2 beads, add it to the top fish line, interlock the second bead, then lower fish line, go to the next bead. So let's finish this one. Now on the left, those are the edge, and the last one, you just add 2 beads and then interlock the second bead. So we are done with this line. This is what you should. We're not going to use any ring of 5 or 6. We're just going to stick to the diamond of 4. So on the left, 3 beads, interlock the second or the third bead, then now fish line, go to the neck. That you continue on the left, 2 beads, add it to the left fish line, interlock the second one, then pull left fish line, go to the next bead. And if you look over here, we have a gap here, so we're going to pass the lower fish line, the right fish line, to the next bead. So that's going to be the next 2 beads, and then you take 1 bead and then you lock or interlock, depending on your choice. So now the right fish line, go to the next bead like this. So we'll continue. 2 beads, interlock, second one, that's the next bead, lock, that's the next bead. So look here, we're at the corner, so that means the right fish line will go to the next 2 beads, not 1 bead this time. So done that. Now just take 1 bead and then you'd lock to make it tight. You lock it. Right fish line, go to the next bead. Next bead, then on the right, take 2 beads, lock the second one, pass it. Now we have done this. Now we just want to cover this side. So on this fish line, take 3 beads, lock the third one, pass the other fish line to the next bead. So now the lower fish line, go to the next 2 beads, So you're going to, what we did here, you're going to copy it to the next bead. And you're going to do it again. Let's increase the height by 1. So we're going to increase height by 1. So you pass the fishing line here, and then make sure they're of equal length. Then start from the left. On the left fishing line, take 3 beads. Fishing in its beads. Then again, you take 2 beads. Another second one. Pass the lower fishing line or the right fishing line to the next bead. One more time. 2 beads. The second one. Pass the right fishing line to the next bead. So I'm going to do the rest of camera till I get to the end, and then start the side of the bag. Okay, so I have increased it by 1 now to the side of the bag. So let's finish this. I'm gonna start this side. So that. I want to start the side of the bag. So you take 3 beads, add it to the left fishing line, interlock the 3rd bead, but it's going to be facing the top like this. This is what it's going to look like. So next, the other fishing line, go to the next bead. So again, you take 2 beads, add to the left fishing line, you interlock the 2nd bead, one fishing line with the right fishing line, go to the next bead over here. So we have 2. Again, take 2 beads, interlock the 2nd one, fishing line, go to the next bead, take 2 beads, interlock the 2nd one, lower fishing line, we'll go to the next bead. So we're going to continue doing this till we get to the other side, and then when we do that, we'll come back again and go to the next step. Okay, so we've done both sides, and now we want to join the sides together. So let's finish this one. So on the left, take 2 beads and then lock or interlock the 2nd bead. So I have done that, and I'm done with the sides of the bag. So now we want to join both sides of the bag together. So you put it together like this, and now we have on both sides we have excess fishing lines. So let's start from here. So on this fishing line, the one that is facing out, the one that is outside, like here, you take 1 bead and then you put it like this. Then you go to the 2nd side and then you go to this bead over here. These are tweezers. Then pull. So now we have these two. Now to continue, take one bead and then you interlock that one bead. Pull like this. Now that you've done that, both fishing line, that's your left and your right fishing line, go to the next bead like this. Then you do the same thing for the other fishing line like that. That's done. Now you take one bead and then you interlock that one bead, then pull. Make sure your hand is tight, so the left right fishing line go to the next bead, then you do the same thing for the left fishing line, which also go to the next bead. One more time. One bead, interlock or lock that one bead, then hide the knot, just hold. Left and right fishing line go to the next bead. So you're going to keep doing that. I have finished joining the bag together and I've started the handle, and I'm not done with this, but I want to do what I did here for here. So we're going to start by cutting our fishing line. It shouldn't be too long, it shouldn't be too short. So I guess this should be enough. So we're going to start from the second one over here. This one too, so this one. So you pass your fishing line through the bead. And now make sure that we cut them. Then on from the right, if I'm using my normal left and right, from the right fishing line, this place, you take 3 beads, add all 3 to the right, then interlock the third one and then pull. Then the other fishing line, which should be my left, if I'm doing it the normal way, we'll go to the next bead. So let's continue. First, on the top fishing line, you add 2 beads, interlock the second bead, and then pass the lower fishing line to the next bead. So we're going to do that again. On the top fishing line, you add 2 beads, interlock the second bead, pass the lower fishing line to the next bead. So we're going to keep doing that till we get to the other side. The next bead. So I think we've done that for the first one. So 2 beads at the top fishing line, interlock the second, pass the lower fishing line to the next bead. So I've got to the last place. So now on the left, you add your 2 beads to this fishing line. Then instead of you interlocking the second bead, you just pass the fishing line through the bead, and then you pull. Then pass your fishing line till it gets to the top. So this is what we're meant to have. So to continue, on the left, 3 beads, interlock the third bead. Now shall I go to the next bead like this? So to continue, 2 beads, interlock the second bead. Now shall I go to the next bead like this? Then again 2 beads, interlock the second bead. Now shall I go to the next bead? So we're going to keep doing this till we get to the end, and then I'll show you what to do next. On this fishing line that I'm pulling, you add 2 beads. Then instead of interlocking the second bead, you just pass the same fishing line to the hole where the other fishing line is. Then after that, you pass the fishing lines round till you get to the top like that. After doing that, you do the same for here. So we have done that. Now on this fishing line, the shorter one, you take 3 beads, interlock the third bead, now fishing line, go to the next bead, take 2 beads. So basically you do the reduction method for this one, and then you keep doing the reduction method every line. You reduce from both sides until we get to the last set of beads. So I'll continue with this. So let's quickly do this side, and after this side I'll do the rest of camera. So at the last one, so you take 2 beads, add it to this outside this fishing line, then pass the bead through the pass the fishing line to the bead that has the last fishing line. So the other fishing line means, so you just So I'm going to do the rest of camera. Then we'll do the other side and then come back for the rest. So I've done one part of the handle now to do the other parts. Yeah, so take your fishing line, cut the desired length. It should be slightly long. Take one end of the fishing line, pass it through this bead here. So we've done that. Make sure that we got it. Then the other end that you didn't use, you take 1 bead and then you put it. Then you don't go to the other side of the bag. Then you pass the fishing line through this bead, this one on the other side. So to have this, you look at it, the inside is supposed to look like this. So you take 1 bead and then you'd lock that 1 bead so that the bag will be secured. So it's locked. Now this fishing line will go to the next bead here, and then this one too. This fishing line will go to the next bead here too. So since we are fast, if you like, just take one bead. So now the right fish line go to the next bead, which is up here. And then the left shoulder is same thing. Go to the next bead, which is up here. So now you just take one bead and then you'd lock that said bead and then pull. We have this. So right fish line go to the next bead. Left fish line will also go to the next bead. So you take one bead, lock it, so now left fish line go to the next bead, left fish line go to the next bead, continue, take one bead, lock that bead, so done that. Left fish line go to the next bead, left fish line go to the next bead, this together. There, take one bead, lock it, take one bead, and then we are going to build the rest of the handle. So on the left facial line, you add 3 beads, interrupt the third bead, and then that facial line will go to the next bead. Then on the left facial line, you add 2 beads, interrupt the second bead, that facial line will go to the next bead. Then on the left facial line, you have add 2 beads, interlock the second bead, that facial line will go to the next 2 beads. So that's 1. We have done that. Now just take one bead and then you lock. Do it again. On the left switch line, you have 3 beads. Interlock the third bead. Right switch line, go to the next bead, which is here. Then on the left switch line, you have 2 beads. Interlock the second bead. Then left switch line, go to the next bead. So again, 2 beads, interlock the second bead, then now option is going to go to the next 2 beads, which are supposed to be here and here because we're at the last stage. And then to finish it, take 1 bead and then lock. So we're going to keep doing this till you get your desired whatever size. Yeah, so I've done that. Now I want to join the handles together. Okay, so this is where our leftover fish line is. So just add 1 bead to any side of our fish line, any fish line. Then we'll pull the handle together. This that this one will go here, and then take 1 bead, lock that 1 bead, hold that, then both fish lines will go to the next. Now take 1 bead, then let's lock that 1 bead. Then both fish lines will go to the next bead. Then take the last bead, and then you form knots. That's the knot to cover this. This fishing line round, and we are done with this bag. We're done.